We've been on the planet for 4 years, and this episode, I'm going to come and work on Livingston, put as much commercial buildings as we can, and then I'll come work on Hicks and Forestville a little bit, and then we'll come back to Livingston and we'll add more commercial buildings. So here we are in Livingston. I have $600. So I'm going to put down some commercial buildings over here between the prison and the casino. Now when that develops, I'll see how much demand that takes away. Okay, it took half of it down. And I have $600 again. So let's put two more. Let's put a 3x3 zone here. And it's time to expand the avenue. No, I need more money. If I put it all the way down to this road, it's going to cost $1,400. Don't have that yet. So our commercial started to develop right away. The commercial demand is down to nothing. Good. So I'll let this last building develop up. Okay, I'll save it, game. Go back to the region. And I'll head over to Hicks. Now I've founded a new city, Forestville, off camera, because I was messing with the time thing. So when you found a city, or I'll talk about it when I actually do it. So yeah, let's go down to Hicks. And I'm going to turn the trees off. And in my town center here, I think I'm going to want like this in this corner. Maybe on this side. Well, let's start off in this corner. We'll get as close to the bend as we can. Bring it up like that. The first building that I'll put down is going to be the casino. Let's get it away from the road by at least 3 tiles. Away from the avenue. And we'll connect it with a street like this. And I'll put in a 3x3 commercial zone. I need power, water, and then right behind the casino, I'm going to put the residential zone. Let's see, I got $2,000 left. We'll go to the city ordinances. Oh, I can't turn them on yet. Okay, well I'll just hit play and we'll see if anything develops. As soon as the month flips over, I should be able to do my ordinances. I'll turn my architecture down to build the style once a year, every year to change it. Project Bootstrap, 6,900 people. Okay, we have development with commercial. I'm not going to add any more commercial. That's going to be it for now. The rest of the commercial demand, I'm going to put in Livingston. Livingston is going to be our first kind of main city capital thing. And now the only reason, one of the main reasons I don't have industry is because, well, because these businesses, it's supposed to have 155, but it actually has 930. So that's a big reason. And a lot of people too from my city, Livingston, they go on the highway and they go and they work at the airport, the spaceport. So here we go. Our first residential building is up. And the month is flipped over, so we'll legalize gambling. Cool. So the residents are out. We got 700 people on the highway. What am I missing? Let's see, I'm gonna bring my avenue up towards the railroad. And I'm gonna build a passenger train station. And I'll build a street out to touch it. Cool. Now the residents should be able to walk over there. So I think that Hicks is good. We've rolled into year 5, so it's now January in year 5. Sweet. So let's get out of this town. I'll save it and then I'll head back to the region. Now we're back in orbit, so we'll come down and zoom into Forestville. So sometimes when you load a city, the date, it goes back by 1 day. So it's the same date, it's January 13th, 05. But I think that the last city we were in, it was January 14th. But oh well. So let's take out our highway loan, 20,000. Bring the highway across the land. Let me get these trees turned off. There we go. We'll do the same thing with the railroad. Whoops, I put a hill. Put a tunnel through the hill, but that's fine. We'll leave it. So my downtown is going to be up here, kind of on top of this hill. I'd say that's a hill. This is like lower than this. So let's go to the on-ramp. Now put it down like this. I'm going to extend my avenue all the way over to the railroad. Let's see, I'll put it on play on slow. That way we can get to the next month, February. We can turn on the ordinance. So I'm going to put my casino here. And then I'll put my power and water back here. Let's connect up with the avenue. Put down our first block of businesses. And now, let's see. Get rid of the trees. And where should I put my first house? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's put it right across from the casino. Just like that. Perfect spot. So I'm going to go check my ordinances. Turn on legalized gambling. I'm going to go turn lower class, low wealth residential taxes on 0. And I put down a passenger station. Now let my buildings grow here. So this tunnel that we built, what I'm going to do is, let's bring a road over here, a dirt road, kind of towards the middle of the map. We'll take medium wealth residential. I have $2,000 left. So let's go all down this dirt road, and we'll put some houses down it. Just on one side, for now. I'll make sure the architecture changes every year. Cool, cool. So now it's March, and this town still has 0 people. As soon as all these houses in this thing all come up, it'll change. We make less than $100. And another thing I've been forgetting to put down is bus stops. So next to all of the train depots, probably need bus stops. So put one right there. And I'll put a street up and connect it to our back road over here. That'll look nice. Now since all the construction looks like it's going on, there's no empty zones. So I'll come in here and fill in all of this area that we cleared with trees. Trees and bushes, whatever we can get in here. Back here too, behind the casino where we put our power and water. And then all up the road, everything we deleted to put these houses down. And a few trees could fit in their yards and driveways too. Same with our businesses. You can get a whole bunch of trees in here in our parks and stuff. So here's our first apartment. We'll make that historical. Project Bootstrap. So the population is 7,200. A little bit of commercial demand gained from here. But I'm not going to add any more houses. We'll leave these like this for now. So April of year 5. I'm just going to wait for these commuters from this building to trigger. There they go. So we got, let's see, how many people? 2,500 people take the highway out of town. It's okay with me. How many people take the train? 2. 2 people take the train. The bus stop should probably be like... It's probably a dumb spot for a bus stop in a city that only has 1 bus stop. The bus stop in my first city should probably always be by my first apartment building. So I'm going to do that. Oh, it is close enough for them to walk. So let's put a street like this, dirt road, right next to the apartment building. And then I can't put any trees, I don't think. Oh. Okay, that's it. I'm going to save this and we'll go back to the other town. It's March, year 5. Oh, I'll make sure I saved it. City saved. Exit through region. So now we're going to come into Livingston. In the rest of the episode, I'm just going to focus on this town right here. So here comes all the commercial demand that we just created in those 2 new towns that we developed. And it all got built. As soon as we entered town, it came up in construction. I'm going to push the avenue out a little bit. I'll take a dirt road and we'll connect it back here to our back roads that we already have. And this road that goes all the way to the border, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of half of it. Doesn't need to go that far. And I'll fill that back in with trees that we had to cut down. Okay. And we have $1,300. So we'll take some medium density residential. We'll come and we'll fill in this road here. This dirt road. Dirt street. Dirt road sounds better though. The mod that I use to make these is called the dirt roads. Oh, I forget their actual name for it. So in the network add-on mod, to get the dirt road, you had to put down a puzzle piece and then throw the road into the puzzle piece. But I did something different and I changed the texture of the street into just being dirt. And then it'll upgrade into cement. But if you use medium zones, it doesn't. See, if I take the I'll take the dirt road and I'll put low density next to it, and it turns it into the original street color, like either gray, gravel, or cement or whatever. But if I use medium density, see, it stays dirt. And I want to keep it dirt, and I'll upgrade when I want to. So I have $1,300. So I'm going to zone more commercial just to see if it comes up or not. And all this yapping I'm doing. Let's see, I got some houses zoned, so I need a new apartment building. So on the other side of town here, let's bring the dirt road behind our commercial buildings. And I'm going to put a new residential building behind it. And I need a few $100 more though, so I'll just wait a minute. And if I put any of these other rewards, oh, I don't have any rewards unlocked anyway. I don't have enough money to put down any of these landmarks either. Let's see, down on the bottom? No, definitely not. So now I have $1,900. That should be enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We'll develop this into a big residential building. Now it's November. I should have got seasonal trees. That's alright, we live in a tropical world here. We've terraformed Mars into a jungle paradise. All year round, it's set between 70 and 90, give or take. I think that 90 degrees is still a nice day. Especially if it like sprinkles on and off. I imagine back here, you have showers and sprinkles on and off. All the weather is controlled on this planet. It's the future. Mars is the vacation spot that everybody wants to go to. And we'll see hotels develop. If I use the query, we can query these buildings, and most of them are just small shops to begin with. But eventually we're going to have some of these come up that are hotels and shit like that. Okay, so we have the new building, Hamster Tenement. Let's make both of these, Project Hope and Hamster Tenement, historical. Now Hamster Tenement holds 8,000 people. It's from Houston, 1990. Yeah, see the Houston 1990 and the Euro Contemporary, they have the biggest buildings, I think. The next 4 cities I found, I'm going to found them in order to where one will be Chicago, the next will be New York, and then Houston, Euro Contemporary. And We'll see how each of the building styles look over time, not right away. But I still have plenty of commercial demand, and commercial demand equals more money for me in my pocket. So let's zone some more blue zones. Let's watch these guys develop. We can check out the camera. Let's pan down a little bit and see what things look like in our SimCity Google view. It's kind of like what Google Maps sometimes looks like, at least when I used to use it in the past. I haven't used it recently, the 3D map mode. It really reminds me of the same graphics that, it looks cool. It looks like shit, but it looks cool at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, let's get that camera off. It's fun to have it there and use it sometimes, but you can't use it all the time. My computer doesn't like it very much. So we've used all of the demand. I wish some rich commercial services would come down. How much money am I making? I make about 1,000. So I'm gonna come and put down a park. Let's get a big plaza. Let's put down a big plaza right here behind the businesses and next to our apartment building. And let's build our dirt road like this and around. I'm going to stretch the avenue out a little bit. Oh shit. We can bring another road down through here and connect it to our back road. The back road is slowly becoming our downtown road. So I think something that would look nice would be come out here, maybe by 2 tiles, maybe by 3, like this. And we'll come through and we'll just add a couple houses in here like this. When it develops, we can fill the middle with trees. And I am going to put another apartment building over here by this crater. Let me turn the trees off. We'll come right up to the edge, just like this. And then we'll encircle it. I want to leave some room in the inside. Like this. And way over here, let's see what things look like. Yeah, way over here we're going to build another apartment building, just like that. That's going to bring us closer to the corner. And let's see, I think I'm making enough money now. I have $3,000. I'm going to bring the street up here to this top right corner. And I'll finally put down a landfill. Just a 3x3 like that. That should be good for now. And while I'm waiting for this apartment building to grow, I'm going to add a bunch of more houses. Let's add our houses closer towards downtown. Like that. And 2 more like this. Yeah. And I'm going to come in here and put as many as we can all around the inside of this crater here. It looks like the apartment has come up. It's another Project Hope. I'm not going to make this one historical. I'm going to let that one upgrade if it wants to. Okay, so I see that there's more commercial zones developing, and I'd like to keep some empty blue zones. Let's put some more here and make sure that they stay. There's always somewhere to develop if they need to. So I'll come back over here to the neighborhood that we just built, and I'll come in and refill it with trees. All the extra spaces. When you zone or build, you know, it deletes the trees around the object. And then once it's done, you can come in here and fill it back in. Do the same thing with these roads and streets over here. And since we use medium density, every once in a while we're going to get some apartment buildings pop up on the corners. And I might as well go ahead and zone both sides of the streets. There's no reason not to. Double check if I have medium zones. Cool. So we got more colonists moving in here. They land in the city next door. Well, it actually is 2 cities away. And then they get on their train and they come in here, or they get on the highway, even though no one's using it. I'd like to go over to the landing zone city and zone some commercial. If I can get some extra commercial demand, I could go over there and put some down and then put some houses around in there too. That way at least somebody could live there. What else could I develop? Probably put down some more commercial zone. And I'll expand my avenue for downtown all the way towards the dirt road there. And I wonder if I should go further. If I do go further, it won't be very far. It might be it. I might want to maybe come around. I'm thinking too far ahead. Usually when I plan something out, I end up doing the opposite. So I'm not going to really plan anything out. Just going to grow this city as much as I can. I should put another apartment building. And I'm going to put one over here by this ridge in this area. So let's turn off the trees. Let's bring the dirt road, extend it over here. I'll extend it right to there. And at the very end, that's where I'll put my residential building. And I could have my dirt road come around this and come around the crater. And then come back west and connect up with this dirt road. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to bring this just over to here until it starts to slope down. I'm going to bring it west, and then I'll bring this road south. We'll connect them up. Then I'll fill in the trees down the side of the roads. Like this. Awesome. So here's our development. Let's fill the trees in right away. Now, I wonder why up here changed. Maybe I never filled it in. Yeah, so all across our plaza here we can fill in. All here. While it's growing, I might as well just fill in as much as I can all over the place. I like to move the trees around until I don't see any movement. Then you know it's filled in. That's about it. I'll stick with that. And I have more commercial demand, so let's fill it in. So the entirety of Main Street is now full of stores. Actually, let's dezone. Well, no, actually that's nice. I like that. Okay, let's have let's have 6 tiny stores at the end of the avenue here. Nice. So I don't really have any more commercial demand. I see the two last constructions are about to finish. And I'm going to come up here with these houses. And I'm going to put a house on every other square. That'll probably look pretty cool. And then when I fill in the trees, it'll look even better. Let's do both sides of the road. And then too, when I want to build a new street, I don't have to delete as many houses. Or any at all. I can just go right through the gap. So we'll do it like this. Right across the street. That'll be their yard. I'll wait and see for that to develop. I can fill it back in with trees. See how it looks. I'm going to double check my taxes here and make sure I definitely want low wealth residential on 0. So I am making money, just not as much as I thought. I can't believe that I never changed that to begin with. Oh well, now they don't have to pay. So let's come in here and fill the trees in, all in between our houses. Just like this. Let's see how many we can get back here too. A lot of flowers and bushes. Alright. That's a little more humble looking than here. That looks kinda... I mean, it's alright, but just whatever. So now let's bring another back road from downtown up, then we'll bring it over and we'll connect it over here like this. And I'll do the same thing. Every other tile we'll put a house. Just like this. Might have skipped one, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, I did skip one. It's all it's all hilly and stuff over here. So that'll look cool. It'll give more room to plant some trees. And I don't see any commercial zones growing yet. How much money am I making? Only make about $100, and it's mainly paying off the loans. And now this city here, I took 2 loans. Most cities I'm only going to take 1 loan. The prison, this prison is the only thing that's making the city earn any money, and the fact that I forgot to turn taxes off. I'm gonna take a sip of some water here. It's year 7, by the way. I forgot to say it was year 6. It skipped right by. So it's been 7 years on the planet. And I'm gonna build another apartment building, kind of by downtown. right in this corner. This corner looks like a good spot. So I'm going to put my dirt road up like this. And I'll put the apartment building down right here. And I forgot to, I want to try to fill this in with some trees. Cool. Yeah, downtown looks better with them right next to each other. But when we go out of downtown into the outskirts, I'm going to only do every other tile. So I think I'm going to finish wrapping around the back. Over here on the west side, we'll come over, we'll come north, and we'll connect up here. Just like that. And I'll come in here and we'll fill it with houses. Every other tile. It doesn't take too much longer. It looks better, that's for sure. And the only thing that is taking time is we're just waiting for shit to grow anyways. Because I'm in no hurry. There's no rush to get to any goal. We just grow and build, and when we have more money, we spend it. And the one thing to think about is the fact that we're not going to really have enough hospitals and schools and police stations, probably ever. Fire stations and police stations, maybe. Hospitals and schools, we're never going to be able to keep up with our population along those lines. Even with the specialized schools that I have. Because since the only way that I'm making money is commercial, the only way to get more commercial demand is to build more residentials and get more people to drive up the demand. Once you get enough money from the commercial to afford the school, you already have too many people. You know, the school can't. Too many people need to use the hospital, then they hold the capacity. So you need to build 3, and then when you save up the money to build 3, now you need 10. You know what I mean? But when the city evolves, and all your residents are wealthy people, and all your businesses down here are wealthy offices, you can have tons of schools, tons of hospitals, everybody has space, you know. It just takes time. It's a matter of time, patience. So I'm going to put down another apartment building. I'm going to put it down right here at the end of town. Probably right here. So I'm going to extend a dirt road up like this. And now if I do extend the avenue, it's going to be 1 tile away from the building. So that's what I want. And I'm going to have the building be 2 tiles away from my single family homes. That way if I can fit some trees in there, I want to. That'd be a nice place to live over here in this trailer. Your basement is built up. You look out your window down this valley here. Cool. Well, the cursor is gone, but if I hold down the right mouse button to move the map around, now the cursor appears on the recording screen. That's alright though, I like it that way. This is alright. So we're waiting for the next apartment building to develop. And it looks like I've pretty much done everything I could with our small houses. I don't really want to delete any trees. I want to keep the trees as much as I can. I could put a few houses down this road leading over to the landfill. It's a good idea. I don't want to go too close. And it also looks like I do need more landfill space. So let's put that down. And I'm almost breaking my budget. That's expensive, having that landfill. Now there's a bunch of cars coming up this road that has no traffic. So that's crazy. You're just getting stuck there. Yeah, the cars and the traffic, they're not connected. Cars are just random. Okay, so we have the rest of our commercial zones developed. And we still have demand for more commercial. Cool. So we'll let this develop and we'll let it sit for a minute. And then I might head over to the landing zone. We'll put down a few buildings, maybe one or two, and sync our time, see if the time syncs over to 8 years. Because the last time I was on the landing zone, it was 4 years. Now we're 8 years in the game, and we'll see if over there says the same thing. So now if I click the speed button and we zoom over to 20 years, the whole region's going to be 20 years old. So I'm going to refrain from doing that, because we want to spread out all over the map, you know, little by little. This is our first kind of main city. There's one more thing that I want to do. I want to put like an on-ramp over here. But I need to get rid of my railroad, so let's delete the railroad. I'm going to put the on-ramp, looks like right here. Yes. Connect it up. And then back here doesn't look like it could really do much. We'll do something back here. I don't know yet, so I'll take my railroad, move it up a little like this, now over the road. Now I'll put it back down and reconnect it. There we go. So now the people from over here can go jump on the highway if they want over here. They don't have to go downtown if they don't want to. Now after I did all that construction and messing around, I'll come back and fill it back in with trees as much as I can. I think that's fine. Same with our houses. Let's come in here and fill these houses in with trees too. All these flowers and bushes and everything. And if we're on Mars and we came here and we brought the forest with us, wonder what kind of animals they would bring. If you zoom in, you can see llamas and horses and bears. I don't know why they bring bears with them though. So that's good on my trees and the houses. I'm gonna come here and check on my budget, and it looks like I still don't have any medium wealth people. That's fine. I would probably need a fire station in order to do it. And if I look at my budget here, it looks like I am losing money. Okay. So if I'm losing money, I want to put down another apartment building and get some more businesses to grow. So I'm going to put the apartment building right here, right next to this fountain, right behind town. Let's see, I'll delete this house in order to do it. Put it right next to Plaza. See if that develops. It might be on too much of an angle to develop, but it might not be. We'll see. While I'm waiting, what can I do? Let's take the avenue, and I am going to spread it this way. Let's push it all the way over to the next dirt road. And there goes all of our money. Cool. So what utilities can I look at? Can't do anything about the sanitation department. Can't really do anything about the roads. We really just need more commercial development. I'm almost out of money. So let's put one commercial zone here. See if we can make an extra $30. An extra $30, that's all I need. City beautification, large plaza, $35. Ha. Okay, so let's delete that plaza. There's no reason to have that park. It's a waste of money. But I can go back in here and replant some trees. So now we're back in the positive by about $20. That's alright though. I see a lot of commercial buildings developing. There's some parking lots that can be replaced with buildings eventually. Cool, cool. So all the demand has been used. And I didn't get that zone to pop up, so let's check on our apartments. Let's see where they're going. These guys go downtown. These guys get on the highway. All three of these go downtown. Same with this one. These guys go downtown in all different directions. So I wonder if I should upgrade a road or if I should just build a road over there. Probably upgrade the dirt road. Oh, it's going to cost a lot of money, isn't it? Yeah, I can't afford that. Yeah, they're fine over here where they are. It says their commute is long, so they're right at the border of being unemployed. That's cool though. And I have $66. It's February of year number 9. So we've been on the planet for 9 years. So I'm going to save this game, save the city, exit to the region, and let's see, when we started playing, the region had 32,000 people, and now the region has 80,000 people, and Livingston has 40,000 total, which is more in this one town than the whole map had when we started. We started in year 4 and it's been 9 years. So I'm going to come back into the landing zone. and we see that the date is February 09. I'm going to save the game here and sync the time into our city center. And then I'm going to come over to the island. I'm going to bring the avenue out just a little bit. I don't have much money, so I'll bring it out just a little like that. And I'll put one business. Let's see, I'll bring a dirt road probably from here. No. Oh, I would need to go all the way through it. I don't want to do that. Let's bring a dirt road over like that. That looks good. And I'll put one house next to it. But then somebody will live here. Oh, I gotta hit play. So I'll hit play. You'll see it develop. And I do have a little tiny bit of commercial demand. And technically this city is profitable. I need to turn my airport's budget up just a little. Yeah, I had the airport budget turned down all the way. So here's my little tiny town over here. One little house and one business. Probably wait and see when these commuters leave. Oh, there's a bear. Hey, bear. Oh no, it's going to attack a person. Hey, bear. Yeah, so the 4 people leave their house here, and they come and they work next door. This building can hold 65, almost 90 or 100 people. Alright, so we'll save the game, and we'll back out to the region. So the way that the date stays synced is whenever you enter the map, you just have to save it before you leave. If you enter a city and then exit without saving, it resets the sync. So then you'll go into a city with a date that's farther behind. It'll reset it to that date, put that date on the other cities. And then you have to, when you go to your date with the older, when you go to a city with the older date, it resets to the older date. Whatever the oldest date is what it resets to. So anyway, that's kind of how it works. But that's going to be the end of episode 2. I had fun making this episode, and I hope you did too. And I'm glad that I made these changes. I am. Well, that's it. Bye.